everyone. Welcome to the online studio. So we are going to do some yin and yoga nidra here for 30 minutes. So just getting your space ready, finding our breath, bring water if you need to, blankets for yoga nidra, pillows, whatever you need. So just getting nice and comfortable here. For the yin part, we will be holding some poses. So it's not, I find like yin isn't as warm, like isn't it as much creating heat as flow does. So if you wanted to get a sweater or something on, or you can even wear your socks, like I'm barefoot because I would love any reason to be barefoot, but you can also wear socks for this style of yoga too. And then our yoga nidra will be eyes closed. You can stay seated. You could use a chair or recliner, or you could even go to your bed or car, wherever you are. So you're gonna have two different styles of yoga today, and our focus is really gonna be on grounding and coming back to self, and really, to be honest, coming back to earth. Because when we are faced with any challenge, or if we're triggered, we tend to do the fight, flight, or freeze. And that means we're almost like leaving the situation, leaving our body, and really like leaving the planet. So when we do our yoga practice or coming to back to our breath or anything in this form, we tend to have to make the choice to want to come back. So something I was writing today, I never really thought about this before, is that you have to almost want to come back. So you can totally say, yes, I'm gonna, try yoga every day, or I'm gonna try these new breathing techniques and hope that things work for you, but it's like a conscious choice to want to come back to earth, to want to come back to your body, and to want to come back to yourself. So I'm acknowledging everyone here in this group that makes the choice to do these lives, or to go to therapy, to get treatment, whatever it is that you do in your world for healing, maintenance, treatment, anything. It really is a choice, and sometimes it's an easy choice depending on the day, and sometimes it's a hard choice. So just knowing that you want to feel better is really like the calling to just follow that, knowing you want to feel better, hearing that inner voice and answering it can be easy, and some days it can be really hard. And I just want to acknowledge that and say, I see you, I feel you, you're validated, and it's okay. It's not supposed to be easy every day, okay? So we're going to do our yin and our yoga nidra, whether you're feeling it's a hard day to be here or an easier choice to be here today. I also have my card deck with me, so I'm going to draw a card for us at the end. I work with Kuan Yin, she's an ascended master, and I work with her and the 5 Enlightened Mothers in my yoga trainings, and also in my treatments that I do. So just getting comfortable, either in a seated position or lying down. And as you exhale, really drop your breath to the bottom of your belly. Whatever you were doing before, just leave it there. And whatever needs to come after this, just trust that you'll get to it. For right now, you're just connecting to yourself. Here's carving out some time for you to make the conscious choice that you want to feel better, and knowing that this is enough of a reason to make the time for you. Palms could be facing down or up here. As you exhale, breathe into the bottom of your belly. inhale, allow your breath to spread over the belly into the ribs here. And just continue in this way. Long inhale through your nose. And long exhale through the nose. Slowing your breath. Relax your face. And then dropping your shoulders. Almost like making the conscious choice that you're dropping into the body. And then notice if there's any tension in the shoulders. You may need to give them a little shake up and down or roll them down and back. And then take an extra inhale and breathe into your heart space here. And then as you exhale to release, really open up through the heart and your collarbones. And just continuing to slow your breath. And notice how slowing your breath means that you're focusing on the breath, which also means you're not focused on something else as much. So there's this freedom of focusing on your breath. Slow your breath down, allows you to slow your body, and allows you to slow your mind. And relax your face. Soften your jaw. Just taking about 2 more rounds of breath here. Lengthen the inhale. And exhale. Choosing to come back to the self because you know that feeling better is an option. And then slowly starting to open your eyes here. Just as you exhale, drop the chin. Inhale, lift the chin up. Eyes can also lift. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, drop. Bring the shoulders away from the ears as the chin comes down. Inhale, lift the head up. 1 more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Starting to release the legs. The hands can come in behind you here, rocking the legs side to side. And I'm just going to allow the legs to fall in one direction. Use your hand to tuck the foot in behind you. Knee lands, and then this foot that's still planted will come a little bit closer, or you can bring it further away. Coming into what's called deer pose. And I always say that I want to call this Bambi because it reminds me of like a deer that's just learning how to walk, so its legs are like everywhere. Then just finding a fairly comfortable seated position. You have a hip opener here, and then almost the hip closer, so the inner rotation and the open outer rotation. So it will feel a little bit different in the hips. As you exhale, really ground down. You'll notice that one side will want to lift up a little bit more, but we're grounding, so you want to drop energy to the hips, almost sending it out. So you can just let the legs be. And then inhale, lift energy from the hips to your ribs, to your armpits. Exhale, squeeze the ribs, twist towards the knee that's extended. Bring the hand across the body, other hand is in behind. Lengthen, exhale, twist. Just take 1 more breath here. Soften your face as you come back to neutral. Hands come to the legs, inhale. Exhale, hands come forward, and again, we're gonna play with the grounding feeling because when we lean forward, our hips are gonna wanna move, but we wanna send the hips down, tuck the tailbone slightly, plant the hands, heart comes forward, maybe you lower a little bit more or just stay as you are, check in with the knees. Eyes can drop, soften your facial expression. Breathe through the belly. One more breath. Inhale, slowly walking the hands towards you, coming all the way back to center. Exhale, soften. Using the hands behind you or onto the legs and knees here, releasing. Again, add some movement. Sometimes it just feels good to lengthen the legs so we don't have as much of an inner or outer rotation. You can massage the outer thighs here. Those bands and the thighs that connect from the knee to the hip get really tight. And then bend the knees, hands coming behind, again adding those rocking movements, and then allow the knees to drop. Again, you can tuck that foot in and behind you. Other foot could be touching the thigh or it could be a little bit further away. And then letting go of expectations from that side to this side. Find that feeling of rooting down. So as you exhale, you're breathing to the bottom of your belly, to your hip creases, to the tailbone, and almost all the way up to the legs and the feet. So you're solid in your stance while you inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist, hand comes around here. Other hand comes in behind. Gaze can also come past the shoulders. Relax your face. Take one more breath. Notice that the hip is wanting to lift up. Just breathe and send energy down and out. Slowly come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, twist in the other direction. That feels good. Just taking one breath. And as you guide yourself back to center, hands plant in front of you. So again, we're playing with the feeling of coming back to the body, making a conscious choice to want to be here, and send energy down as you lift up and out, and keep sending energy down as the heart comes forward. So it's more of like a play with the mind, the body, and your breath. Heart reaches, gaze comes down, relax your face. And you can also lower a little bit further if you'd like. I'm just starting to take another breath. Slowly come back here. As you rise up, we can release the legs. Find any movement, lengthen out, wiggling the toes. And then coming into one more seated pose, just bring the palms of the feet together, knees open up. And play with the feeling of really grounding down, but so you can also stay open in the pelvis and the hips here. Hands could be behind or in the body. You can use the engagement to lift the belly in and up. You could add the forward fold by hands planting or gaze come down. Even when you're folding forward, again, checking with the hips. Keep breathing into the lower body. Relax your head and your face. And take one more breath. As you're ready, slowly coming all the way up, using the hands onto the knees and legs, adding some movement. And then make your way to a yoga nidra here. So you can get nice and comfortable either seated or lying down. I'm going to stay seated. Again, you're welcome to take up space and just relax here. As you exhale, breathe to the bottom of your belly. And again, playing with that feeling, even if you're lying down. Breathe into the hips. Knees may be bent, or you can lengthen the legs. Allow the toes to relax, whether you're seated. If you're lying down, toes will fall away from each other. Notice if you need to almost tuck the tailbone slightly, adding little movements of rolling the shoulders behind you and seated or lying down. Sometimes you use that little shoulder roll to open up the collarbones and release the arms here. Now softening your face. Eyes can close. Continue to soften. Slow your breath. I'm just doing a slight body scan here. Relaxing from the top of your head, and then just picture almost this sweeping energy of light. And I want you to choose what color the light looks like. Sometimes for me the visualization is more of a gold light. Sometimes it's more of a milky white, pink, gold light. So whatever the color light is for you, maybe it's a chakra color, just let that energy sweep over the head, over your face, and then almost inside the face in your head. So you're relaxing those little muscles in behind the eyes, your throat, your mouth. Almost like as if you could relax your skull itself. Let the light wash over, and then let it drip into the neck, shoulders, over your right arm, right hand, and then all the way out through the fingers. Just let it flow easily. Relax into your left shoulder, arms, hands, and fingers. And let that light flow down the arm, out through the left fingers. And the back of the upper torso, down the spine, and then out through the tailbone. Over your ribs, belly, pelvis, and the hips. And let that light drip down into your right leg, circling over the right knee, into the shin and calf, all the way through your right heel, right toes, and the bottom of your right foot. Just picture yourself and the whole, the right side of your body, just covered in this light. And then bringing that visualization and feeling to your left leg, allowing that light to almost enter the leg. So it's not just covering the skin, it's like inside the body. Circling over the knee, go through the bottom of the leg, heel, your toes. Relaxing into the whole of your body. And now just taking a few moments in silence to really just enjoy being filled and covered in this light. Notice how you feel, if it's energizing or if it's more relaxing, maybe it's really peaceful. Just taking a few moments of silence here together. awareness back to your breath. Just taking long inhales and exhales and getting ready to receive the message from our card oracle deck today. The card that has come to us today is Weave the Future Golden. And isn't that insane but cool that we're just talking about golden light through our body, and that's the card that came to us today. So something good is coming your way. Kuan Yin urges you to weave your future into the present moment, to call in and draw to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities waiting for you that will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. Do you know how much the divine wishes to support and assist you in living your heart's truth? Kuan Yin, with grace and compassion, wishes to help you ascend to the next level of your life expression, so that your soul light may shine more brightly to the planet and help you and other beings to live with more heart and less fear. You can choose to live a life infused with golden energy of peace, prosperity, joy, and creativity. A future so golden is being woven into your present moment like a tapestry. With the choices and actions that you make in this moment, you call into being the divine golden tapestry, which is also future bliss. Kuan Yin is aware that there are opportunities and assistance waiting for you in your future embodiment. She wishes to assist you in drawing those future gifts into the present. This oracle card indicates that there is something special waiting in the wings for you. And if you wish to do so, you can receive healing and elevate your vibration so that you're able to receive it with open arms. If you've been holding a secret wish in your heart, perhaps to publish a book, to be a healer, to teach, write, sing, to attract a soulmate, or to spiritually awaken, take a moment to feel what it would be like for that heartfelt wish to manifest right now. Can you imagine it? The joy from it? Can you also allow for that joy to be just a normal, ordinary occurrence? That it could be a part of your life right now? This is how you begin to weave that manifestation into this moment. Be bold, dream big, and imagine what it would feel like to live that dream you're holding inside. Can you begin to cultivate those feelings now? Sitting with joy in your heart, or lying with joy in your heart, whether it relates to something specific or not, it's magnetic to the good that the universe wishes to deliver this dream to you. It's like switching on an inner light. You're connecting to a higher voltage for this special opportunity that is perfect for you. And if your great good comes in an unexpected form but still feels wonderful, just accept it all. Your future golden will come into your life in the most beautiful ways, and usually it's not exactly as we imagine it to be. Take a moment to embody that golden light into your heart. Imagine Kuan Yin, the beautiful goddess, her eyes filled with love and encouragement for you. You and Kuan Yin send love to the sun. As the sun draws closer to you, it expands your heart and you're filled with love. Allow love to fill you. Visualize and feel the light of the sun shining on you, all beings, feeling real happiness and peace. This happiness and the golden future is yours. Embodying your golden light here. Feel free to stay as you are for as long as you'd like. Or if you need to get up, you can start to wiggle the fingers to the toes and rotate your wrists and your ankles, adding light movement to the body. And then imagine your own breath is filling your body. So you're coming back to the self and to movement. A full body stretch is welcomed, or half a body stretch. If you're ready, bend the knees, roll to one side, take a breath there. And then slowly coming back to center, bring the hands to the heart as you arrive, or just bring the hands onto the heart if you're lying or seated as you are. Remembering this golden light. Remembering that wish that you're holding close to your heart. Making the decision that it's okay to invite that wish in. Seeing what unfolds around you, what opportunities come to you. Knowing that your future is golden. With grace, love, and as much light as the sun. With respect and care, we bow forward to ourselves and each other and we say namaste. Open your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much. I'm going to bring the card closer to the camera so you can see it, because it's so beautiful, the artwork they put on these cards. So this is the Divine Kuan Yin deck. I also have the Wild Kuan Yin deck, because we gotta have both. And look how beautiful the pack is. That's Kuan Yin. Weave your future golden. Thank you guys. I'll see you next week in this group as well.